Yo, what's the deal? Episode 2. Who would have ever thought we'd be here? Not me. It's your girl, Dori, D Nice. Wherever you know me from, you know what I'm saying. Just holla at me, see me in the streets. I'll answer to either or. Like Pookie said, unless it's not me. That's all I can do. Anyways, we up in this thing again, and I got my dude here, Jonnie Bars. What's the deal, man?
Yo, what's
welcome to the neighborhood. And first of all, we're gonna crack these 40. Well, yours is a 32 because I could not find a 40 Corona.
Nah, it's okay.
Because I think they think they're too classy to make a 40-ounce beer.
They're bougie.
But you know what? It's quite all right. So I've got the Miller High Life Corona. Salud.
Cheers.
It is not champagne, no matter what anybody tells you.
Yeah, no, not at all.
All right, so Johnny, tell people a little bit about yourself.
Coming from Pomona, California, aka Planet Underground. Representing E-Town. Been doing rap for about 6 years now. Recently dropped a project called Planet Underground, which is not only love for Pomona, but just love for what I do and also just like projecting love for those who are ambitious or creative or like want to continue to go upon this route where people and situations are bringing you down, but you continue to keep going.
All right, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Something for the people, man.
Yeah.
Keep the people going. That is what's up, and I love it.
Absolutely, consistent energy.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were talking a little bit outside of this about how 2020 just came in, just kind of smacking the shit out of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Aggressive,
for real.
Okay, so you basically made music to get us through this shit, right?
Yeah, because like I dropped in 2019. Not knowing that 2020 was gonna start off this way, but it's just no matter what, as long as you continue to remain optimistic and consistent, you're gonna find yourself in a better position more times than not. So like, just continue to keep striving.
Okay.
Yeah.
I fuck with it because we all need to keep striving and pushing no matter what's happening to you in 2020. Because I know I'm being assaulted. So.
No, we all are. There's a lot of 2019 as good as some of 2019 was. There's a lot of unfortunate situations that happened in 2019.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, and a lot of people who passed away in 2019. So like, it was on high alert, and like we're in worst case scenario America right now.
Yeah, what is it? Are we in code? No, we're in code red right now, right? Yeah, we've passed orange. We're now in red. Fucking someone help us, man. But so, what inspired you for this album? Because I was listening to it, and it's a mood. Like, I don't really smoke weed like that, but if I did, I would definitely roll up like the blunt and put this on because it's real smooth and it gives you something to like think about.
Yeah, absolutely. It is a mood, and like working with different producers that were like dedicated to helping wanting to create a project kind of help like make it all sonically sound like it is a mood. It's all a vibe, and like it really is an experience because it leads to like Planet Underground is like the last song on the project, but it was what created the project. Mm-hmm. So like a lot of people really fuck with Planet Underground back when like there's a lot of different recreations behind the songs. Mm-hmm. So the original versions don't sound anything like what they sound like right now. Mm. So Planet Underground originally was a beat made by another producer. It started to get a lot of attention, and it really is representing for Pomona. Like, we came a long way from Sugar Free. Like, no disrespect, but like, it's just there's a lot more artists, there's a lot more soul that's coming out of Pomona, and people are starting to get more in tune with that. And like, it's crazy because like with LA not really claiming us even though like technically we're LA County.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's cool that the IE respects us and they show love, and like, and with that, like, it kind of like the IE is being represented right now with the different artists that are coming out, but like Pomona, people associate Pomona artists with the IE.
Right.
So like, it's really dope to see how inspired people are nowadays, and like how creative people are just moving. And there's not just artists, but like art, comedy, you know, rock. There's a lot of different things that's coming out of Pomona that's really shining right now.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
And that's what I was gonna ask you about, because I know exactly like you said, you don't get a lot of respect from LA when you come from Pomona.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah, and unless you're sugar free, because everybody loves that dude.
People fuck Sugar Free gets a pass anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yeah, like he's a pimp. Like there's just no. He's been there. He's seen it, done it all. Like don't fight the pimping.
No. You can't. You can't fight the pimping. It is what it is. And it's gonna be.
Like,
it's gonna
you know what I mean?
It's gonna be where it wants to be.
Yeah.
Boom. There it is. A thing.
And it's weird because I don't make music nothing like that. So that's
it's very different. But has anyone ever said anything to you? Like, have you been? Because I know you do a lot of shows out this way.
Yeah.
So has anybody ever been like, oh, Pomona, that's not like not on a beefy type shit, but just on some like, you know, like you didn't have to be weird about it. Like, yeah, it's just Pomona, fam.
Yeah, I mean, people get the false perspective of like Pomona being like what it was like back in like 1990 or whatever. Back when there were certain places that you couldn't go, but it's still certain places you can't go to. Pomona. But like, it's becoming a lot more. I don't want to say gentrified, but like downtown is starting to become more known. Like you got the Fox Theater, you got the Glass House. The Glass House just had like Earth Gang and Mick Jenkins over there, and like you know they have people like Lil Wayne over there, or even rock artists. Like it's starting to become like a bigger. We say that it's the new LA for people who are in the IE and the people who are in Pomona, because like Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, if you go to downtown, this is popping out there. Police circling around the block. They got the police station like a courthouse a block away. You get street tacos now because there's that new law where you can be able to vend anywhere. So like they got street tacos or hot dogs. So like you come outside and you don't know where you're at. It's like, is this LA? Like overpriced to get in some of the clubs.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But like,
I'm not going to pay anything to go anywhere in Pomona like that. So they gotta chill. They gotta chill first. They gotta relax.
But nah, there's a lot of different shows that are going on that like you would really enjoy, and like it's a vibe out there. It's really a vibe. So I had to shed light upon that with Planet Underground.
Okay, that's what's up. You know, it's good. The people, whenever they think of California, they only think of LA.
Yes.
So it's good to bring light to all the different parts, because we're not just Los Angeles, Compton, Long Beach. There's other places. Yeah. Not just sugar-free Pomona. Everybody's Pomona.
And it's funny because like if you're from California, you would think, okay, so there's LA, and if you know sugar-free, there's sugar-free in Pomona, and then like there's like San Fran, and that's it. And like a lot of people, especially when you tell them like, oh, I'm from Pomona, they'll be like, oh, well, how far is that from LA? Like, motherfucker, like, what do you mean? Like, it's in Southern California. There's many different places in Southern California. So like, yeah, that's always a trip.
Okay. So what inspires you? I like to ask people that, because it's always fun to know like what brings you to what you're doing, what kind of makes you tick.
Life inspires me at the end of the day. I mean, there's so many different things that go on, and especially for people of color, we face many different disadvantages.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Waking up in the morning. So like that can inspire you alone to want to just create and be able to express that, and like being seen at and looked at as not only an artist but a person that can make an impact. That also does inspire me. Like it's cool to be able to have different people come up and like be like, oh yo, like I seen you at a show, like I really enjoy your music, it inspires me. Like like I'm not like it. It's funny because like it just attracts. It's not something that I look for, and it happens, and it's like, oh shit, like, you know what I mean? And it makes you, it validates what your purpose is, and like this is what you're supposed to be doing. Little situations like that. So, but like life is it gives enough to be able to keep me inspired.
Well, yeah. I feel you. As a fellow black person, there's enough in the world to just be like, you know what, let me do something different today that's gonna make me happy. Cause man,
it's hard. It's hard not to be militant and just be like, you know what,
fuck everybody.
Yeah. Fuck all y'all. But
y'all be wanting to set shit on fire every day. So I get it.
See,
I be at work like, man, y'all lucky I don't have matches.
That's that shit they talk about too, and then boy, like when you like, don't let me get ethnic, don't let me get black on y'all right now, because it'll change. It's not the part that y'all like.
Right. It's not that cute sassy shit that you're thinking of.
It's a different type. So
it's me knocking some shit over. Yeah. Threatening your life.
Yeah, your feelings will be hurt for some months. You won't talk to me.
That is all very inspiring for lots of things. Shit, it's inspiring just to not have to be in those type of spaces.
Yeah.
So I feel you. That's what's up. And plus, I mean, life just gives you all kinds of crazy shit.
It gives you a lot of crazy shit.
So I like that. That's a push. That's a push.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the world at the moment? Since it's so inspiring, like, how do you feel about what's going on?
The world?
Yeah, the world just in general. What's happening?
It's so hard to see the world outside of America right now, because America is going through some shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the world is very oblivious to a lot of different things, but because there's so much going on, whatever you feel about yourself is how you feel about the world. If you feel like the world is if you feel like everything's crashing down, then the world is probably crashing down, and that's where your focus is on. I feel like the world is like, I don't know, I feel like it's so much different shit going on, because like, you think about where you want to be. 2020, this is the year. A lot of different visions, manifestations. You're trying to work together. The world is in a very, it's a very different place. But I feel like we're the most informative that we've ever been, with just like different things that you can be able to not only research upon your own, but like get teachings for or gain knowledge on. So I feel like the world is in a, we're not there yet, but we're getting there with like just trying to figure out a better way to live, not only for ourselves, but to be able to help out other people. So like, yeah, it's getting there.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like it's a little too much. Like with all the information that we do have, like, you know, we have everything at our fingertips. Because it's funny, because people will be like, you know, a lot of things that are happening, they've always been happening, but we just see them now because everyone has a phone. It's recorded. Like sometimes I feel like we're a little too smart for our own good at times. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We have so it's very overwhelming to have so much information that you don't know what to do with it, and like. And some people, you know, seek information, and others make memes.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just like you pick one or the other, like, or as far as like what you want to be able to do with that information. So, or how you want to go about it. But yeah, like it's a lot. It's a lot. Like and that's why we get so distracted with different shit, because it's a lot. Like I be on Twitter thinking like, okay, I'm about to do, you know, quick 5 minutes. I end up looking at video memes and captions, and I'm just like, damn, like.
Yeah, you get lost.
I've been in there for an hour, just like, it's like the Matrix. It's like, oh shit. So yeah, like, it's a lot. It's a lot of information.
Yeah, because my iPhone, that little thing that tells you how much time you're on your screen, I had to turn that shit off. Like, I'm not about to let my own phone shame me like that. Like, don't tell me, fam. I got it. I know I've been on here too long. I don't need your numbers. You know what I mean? I don't need them.
I'm committed to you. That's all that matters.
Right. Like, we're a thing. So what are you listening to right now? Like, what are you on?
Griselda. Fucking Griselda goes so hard. I'm sorry, but like, it's crazy how like people like 5 years ago used to shame on rap niggas, and now it's just like, now it's a trend where like Benny the Butcher is one of my he's one of my favorite like artists that I started listening to. But like how he's kind of transcended like, not only with like being able to just rap, but like being able to like get himself out of a situation and put himself in a better position to where he's like, he's getting acknowledgement from Drake, where like probably what 5-6 years ago Drake didn't know who he was.
Right.
So you know what I mean? Like that's that Griselda's on some shit. Griselda, and I listened to that new Mick Jenkins album. But I don't really listen to, I don't know, I listen to a lot more underground artists than I do with what's going on in the mainstream.
Really?
Yeah, like I fuck with, because like a lot of my homies are in the underground scene. So like it's dope because I like listening to the music, but I don't like when music is being sent to me. Like I feel I don't know. Like it's weird.
Like the music that's produced?
Well, no, like I don't like when music like I like to stumble upon artists, like the underground artist music. I don't like. I don't like when artists try to send music to me.
Oh yeah, I totally understand.
That pressure that you gotta listen to it, and it's like they want to know what you think. And like me as an artist, like I'm my biggest fan and my own worst critic. So like I won't. Like I'm always hard on myself about like I could put out something or try to send out like leaks or something.
Yeah.
Like what do you think of this? What do you think of this? And like everybody, like 5-6 people can tell me that, yo, this is really dope, like I fuck with this, but there'll be that one person that I'll be like, you know, I wasn't really fucking with it, like, you know, it was okay, it was whatever, and then that, like, you take that.
That's what you take
out of, yeah, like 5-6 people tell you it's dope, but that one person, so like, it's weird when, because I don't want to be that one person.
I like that you said all that to say that I don't want to be that
one person, like, because like at the end of the day, like when people ask me what I think about their music, if I'm honest with them about it, you know what I mean, like sometimes it goes great, but then there's times where it might not resonate. So it's like, why'd you ask me that?
I thought you wanted to actually.
Yeah, like I'm here to give you that if you need it, but like, nah, for the most part, I fuck with a lot of the underground music, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you brought that up, though, because people will send me music, and I'm like, you know, if you want to get on the show, I guess that's the way to do it, because I'm going to listen to your music before I let you come on. Yeah. But don't just hit me with the music first, and then later be like, so what's up, like, can I come through for an interview?
That's the number one, yeah, people don't know etiquette. That's the number one thing that, like, you got to know what you're getting into first, and then you do research, and you gotta know how to approach people too. Like, not everyone's gonna want to get flooded with your music. Some people want to know who you are first before, you know what I mean, they either want to or not want to conduct business with you.
Yeah, so I got motherfuckers that send me shit on the reg, and I'm like, it's not terrible, but like sometimes I'm not gonna listen to all of it. Like, you know, if you're like, yo, I just put out an album, this is what it's called, it's on this, I'll probably check it out in that way. But don't send me like your new music video. And I'm so glad you brought it up just so I could get that off my chest.
Nah, because it's a lot. It's a lot of pressure. Because at the end of the day, like, if I don't want to be the reason why you don't continue to keep doing what you're doing. Right. Like, what? Like, that's so wild. Like, I don't want that to be the reason. But like, at the same time, like, I do show a lot of love for the underground artists that I do fuck with, and not by just listening to their music. Like, if there's a show going on, I'll pull up to that, support it. I want to see them perform live.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so like, there's that too, and then I just need to get better with features. Just like working on features, but like, nah, I do my best to try to show that support for the artist. Cause
I feel you. I just don't like to gas. Like, if it's not good, I don't want to have to pretend and tell you it is good. But if I really like it, I will tell you, like, yo, this shit is dope. But don't put that pressure on me.
I always try to start off with what I like about the record first, and then I get into, you know, but like, with that being said, there is this, But nah, like, if it's dope, then I rock with it. And if I support it, then I'll show that. Okay. So, yeah.
Okay. So, is there any specific artist that when you were growing up that kind of helped mold you into, like, your style? Or, you know, just, you were like, this is the kind of shit I want to do?
Nah, not at all. I didn't, you know what? I didn't I always like went on and off with rap, like as a teenager. As far as like, I would write, but like I never really took anything seriously. It was just whatever. It was when I started listening to, it's when the mixtape era started coming out with like Wiz Khalifa. Like after Lil Wayne, there was like Wiz Khalifa, there's Currency, you know what I mean? There's Dom Kennedy, Nipsey Hussle. Like certain artists just started dropping mixtapes, Pac Div. Certain artists were just dropping out mixtapes, and like Dat Piv and, you know, live mixtapes was the shit. It was popping. And like, I think around that time, 2009, 2010, like seeing artists like Kanye and Kid Cudi, that's when I was like, oh shit, like you can really take this into different avenues and just do whatever. So, yeah.
Okay. Is there a specific, you were saying that you want to get into the feature game, like, are there any artists that you're like looking forward to like really working with? Is there someone that you're specifically looking for now, like for your next album, where you're like, I definitely got to get this person on the track? Because I know you're big with your whole underground game, so I know there's probably some people out there.
Network of artists. Yeah, nah, there's a few features that I want to work on, but like, I want to be able to do songs that make sense, not just you know, go in there and write a 16 and like, you know, bar out. Like, I want to be able to continue to experiment into making different types of records. Like, and I get inspired from listening to people like Kanye, who can have Kid Cudi do a bridge, but then like have like Pusha T do a feature, and then like Kanye's only on the hook. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to continue to make records and make dope ass records, and I feel like making complete songs, and I feel like there's a lot of different artists I want to be able to explore that with and continue to build that with, who would be open to it. And then there's others who, you know, they hit me up for a feature, then depending on if I fuck with the music or not, like, I'll, you know, either be down or I'll let them know, like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, like, I don't have anybody in particular. I just want to be able to, aim at who I'm currently fucking with and just like continue to build records with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Favorite rapper? That's a good question. Living or dead?
Either.
Biggie's my favorite rapper.
Biggie?
Yeah, Biggie is like a huge musical influence of mine. Biggie's really dope. Absol's another really dope rapper that I enjoy listening to. Who else? I like Noah James as an artist. He inspired me with performance. Norik, that's cool. Is another artist who inspired me. He actually got me into, like, him and this other guy named Rivera. They actually got me into rapping over at the Dope Spot that's in Pomona. It's an open mic every fourth Monday of the month. And so like they have like poets, comedians, just different people who would come through and just showcase. So they actually got me on the rap. So shouts out to Rivera, and that's cool for that. Richard Wright is another really good rapper that I like listening to. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a blend between mixtape, I mean, like underground artists and like mainstream. There's Kendrick, of course, you know what I mean? There's like the Drakes, the J. Cole's. But like, as far as like artists that I can just enjoy listening to no matter where I'm. Nah, not really. Like, they just got one part of that, of being lyrical down. There's still many different things to it. You know what I mean? So like, but yeah, Griselda fits that mold. Yeah, like the logic, or even like Eminem to a degree. That it opens up that like whole, well, I'm just gonna rap really fast and just say a bunch of different shit. It's like, nah, like, yeah, it's like, nah, like, there's still, you can still be witty, you can still make shit that can happen.
Like, you listen to that fast shit, you don't hear it.
Yeah.
You like read the lyrics. It's like, hey, bro,
what is this? Well, this should be on camera. What is this? Oh, good. But Pookie is taking over the fucking interview.
Oh shit.
No, this is good. These are good things. Now Pookie's in the corner mad as hell.
So it's fun.
Whoa, Pook, chill. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
What's this fuckery?
This was good. I'm gonna leave this. My nigga's in the corner angry for some shit.
Hey, that's dope though. Pookie's intermissions.
Right? Thank you for. I didn't even know what was happening. But no, that was good. And we're
You
gonna.
can tell people too, like, hey, I ain't fucking with your shit. You better get your posture on, nigga. You get swung on in your chest.
Okay, so. Alright. So. Red or yellow?
Yellow.
Good, because I don't like yellow.
Yeah, I know. I figured you did.
Glad you figured that out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can go first. So how do you feel about like the rap? I like to ask this just because I mean, you know, I like to know the perspective of rappers and how you feel about the game now because I know it's like everything is so different. You got people out here like Lil Peep, you know, doing what they're doing. Then even though Tekashi's in jail, you still got people kind of rapping along his lines, and you know, then you got the Blue Faces here, and then you got Meg Thee Stallion. It's just it's kind of a lot going on in the rap game right now. And then you know, of course, you still have your basics. You got Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole still holding it down for the people who like words and things.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about what's going on?
Rap is turning like it's like Medusa. There's just so many different heads now, and there's many different avenues. Like it's crazy that like there's different there's like sub rappers to rappers. Like there's like for like Lil Wayne, you got Future, Young Thug. You know what I mean? That come out of that group, and then from them it's like Lil Uzi, 21 Savage, like they all have like sub rap. It's crazy, like, but it's dope because I feel like the main thing is a lot of those people that are mentioned, it seems like they're themselves. So like, I feel like as long as you continue to be yourself and be, I guess, confident in who you are and what you're doing, then you're gonna get that recognition. It's just a lot of people are rapping nowadays. So like, it's, I don't know, rap. I feel like rap is really getting back into it being more about the bars and being more about like not only like what you're able to say but how you're saying it. You know what I mean? The cadences, being able to have different features, like just making complete records. But no, I feel like rap is as good as it's been in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, see, like many different.
Did you win?
Or,
damn it!
There you go. You gotta be versatile. You gotta do more than one. You gotta be able to multitask. Nah, it really is that though. Like you really have to be versatile with what you do. Like certain people just can't like you can't just be a rap artist nowadays. Like back in the 1990s or whatever, you can be a rapper and just get videos and like sign to a deal and all this other shit. Nowadays you have to be your own videographer. Like you have to, or if you're not hiring one, like you have to know like you have to know more about your craft.
Right.
And things outside of your craft to help kind of get you to where you need to be.
So you feel like maybe like, I know Blueface is very adamant about saying that social media is kind of big. Like if you don't have a big enough social media presence, then you're kind of not fully there. So do you think that's a thing too? Like you really do have to use that as a platform to help you, even though, you know, you could be the best rapper in the world, but if people aren't seeing you and constantly know what's going on, you think that's a problem?
I mean, social media is very important. Being able to utilize it as a tool is what's important though. Like a lot of people have social media and will shit on it, but like if you're depending on where you're at, like, or what your mindset is on how you use social media, it could be used as a tool, and like you can be able to gain different connections from people or just like even other states. Like you can be able to get yourself out there as an artist and really represent where you're from based off of social media. So like it could be used as a tool. It's just a matter of like how serious are you trying to be about what you're doing and where you want to go.
Right.
And like the more serious that you are, the more that you're gonna be aware about the times where you're, you know, distracting yourself with being on social media or just like getting caught up and being distracted with it. Like there's just a lot of, I've met a lot of different people off of social media who ended up fucking with my music because of it. Like just being able to follow.
That's how we met.
Yeah, like so like nah, and that's dope and I appreciate that. Like it's cool, but like also though like it's utilized as a tool for you too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's not just something that you can just go on and just do like a funny post. You know what I mean? For it's whomever. Like this is something that you really do, so it shows with your social media.
Right.
So a lot of people, and it comes with being yourself and being confident in who you are.
Okay. So with rapping and everything and what you're doing, is there a label that you would love to pick you up, or would you just like to keep being independent and do your thing and prosper from there?
Oh, I would like to be independent. Like I feel like there's still things that I would like to prepare for as an artist before I take any type of leaps. And like Noah James, artist out of IE, and like really dope and inspiration, always dropping gems. He taught me about the limousine. Like when the limousine is coming, you can't be brushing your teeth or, you know, still getting breakfast ready. You gotta be ready when it comes. You know what I mean? Like, so like, with that being said, like it just goes with life. Like you gotta be ready for it and you gotta prepare yourself for it for when that moment comes, because you never know when it can happen.
Exactly.
So like, yeah, like as long as I you know, if you stay ready,
you gotta get ready.
You know what I mean? So like, yeah, like it's just really just about preparation and just like my time. When that happens, I'll know that's my time.
Right. Okay.
But right now, I'm not. Nah, there's still some stuff I gotta prepare for as an artist.
Okay, so you're just chilling.
Not
just chilling, but
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
It's not something that you're like right now.
Yeah,
right
I need to get signed. I'm about to do this freestyle on IG and nah, it's
I'm gonna
very,
blow the fuck up
tomorrow, nigga. Tomorrow. Nah, it's very. Just continuing to do things strategically and also just making these connections that I'm making right now. I would much rather be doing it this way than to be signed and restricted and then like not having the experience behind it. You know what I mean? Like just be lost. So nah, I'm very happy to just continue to keep things moving but not feel tied down to anything.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So where do you feel like you fit in the whole rap game?
Ooh, I feel like, I mean, I don't know, cause it's just like I feel like I just fit. I feel like I don't have a place or like, you know what I mean? Like I'm doing. It starts with like it's all out of self. Like I don't have a competition, but just bettering myself. So like, but the fact that I find myself fitting within this, everything's starting to come together, it's falling into place, it's becoming aligned. Yeah, I'm gonna fit with what I'm doing as long as I continue to keep doing it.
Okay, I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah, I mean like there's a lot of artists though that fall into that like sounding like other artists and being automatically compared because of their inspiration and stuff. But like that's why I don't listen to a whole lot of mainstream music. Because a lot of the mainstream music are from artists that like I used to listen to before I started rapping and they've blown up now. So it's just like I'm trying not to lose this game, but I'm also like trying to make sure that I continue to stay within, just not diving into too many, like I want to experiment within my own sound, but like continue to find that, and as opposed to like like listening to a bunch of different shit and subconsciously like just creating the same type of shit that they're making.
Right, absolutely.
So yeah.
I wanted you to get your thought out before I did this to you.
Oh, because I was thinking this. Damn it, I was waiting for you to make your move.
Yeah, no, I
messed that up. Well played.
Yes, thank you. I hate this game, to be honest with
I
you.
do too.
I am not good at it.
But nah, it's definitely been a lot to learn though, as far as like understanding where you want to be and where you trying to go. Like, where you're trying to go does require a lot of different efforts and being able to overcome different shit. So like it's cool to be able to have different artists within the IE who represent that, and like having that to be able to, it inspires me to continue to keep going and keep wanting to make more records, but like keep like getting our names out there, like outside of California, you know what I mean? Texas, Arizona, Nevada, but Vegas, but like, just continuing to be local everywhere.
Right. Have you been out of state yet? Have you done any out of state shows?
Yeah, I done a show out in Vegas. That shit was turned out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah. Brixie, Noah James goes out on different tours every once in a while, and like he invited me to go with them or perform out there in Vegas. That was turned up.
Okay, like, that's what's up.
Yeah, it was cool. But like outside of that, I'm looking to 2020. I'm looking to do more shows out of state.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you done, how many shows have you done so far? I know the year has just begun, even though it feels like it's been a few months.
A lot going on this month. Nah, I haven't done that many. I think I've only done 2 so far. But like, I've been doing a lot more just campaigning the album and getting more stuff together for that, as far as like music videos ready or merchandise, photo shoots, like just really trying to represent the album now that it's out, as far as my underground.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where's your favorite place to, because I've seen you kind of performed at quite a few places.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're always out somewhere. What's your favorite spot to perform at?
Favorite spot? That's a good question.
It's your turn, I think.
Nah, I think you went first.
Oh, okay, it's my turn.
Yeah. My favorite spot. I mean, it's not really. Well, it's a spot, but like it's because of what they do with it. It's a Thought Fest. It's over at
Thought Fest?
No, the Thought Fest. Yeah, nah. It's the Happiness and Pursuit Festival, the Thought Fest. Yeah, so like it's a place out in, like they have it out in Pomona or Ontario. It's really cool because they make it a festival, but like any other day it's just a regular hole in the wall bar.
Okay. So
like, but it's dope. Like, it reminds me a lot of Guerrilla Union, what they were doing with Pay Dues and Rock the Bells. So that's one of my favorite spots to perform at. There's always a lot of different people that come out. It's always cool to connect and like meet different artists too. So yeah, the Thought Fest is my favorite like spot, I guess.
okay.
Yeah.
So you said that one of your goals this year is to travel more. Do you have any other major goals that you want to reach this year? Like something that you didn't do last year and this year, other than traveling, you're like, this year, this is what's gonna get done.
Yeah. Creating more visual content as far as like videos. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it.
Like it's a must. Like, but nah, like just creating more content. Like,
Go ahead. Okay.
content. Getting more content together.
you know what? This is my house.
Yeah. Hey yo, it's all good. I don't like to lose either.
You're the champ though.
Nah, I
Fucking
appreciate that.
Connect 4.
But nah, like, just continuing to get more content together. That's the main move. And like, well, creating more for the people. Like, whether it's merchandise or shows or just creating more for the people.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so thank you so much for coming, Johnny.
Yeah, thank you.
This has been awesome. Good job winning.
Oh,
You know, I guess I'm not the champion of that.
Nah, it's all good.
It's cool. I'm gonna beat someone else at this. Gonna play Pookie later. See if she, gets beat.
Yeah, redemption.
Yeah. Motherfucking redemption. It's cool though. It's good. It's all good. I'm not even bothered.
Nah, you didn't see.
I'm fine.
You don't see.
I didn't. You know, that was. It wasn't aggressive. It was like when the baby pushed that dude. It was just, it was just a tap. It was a love tap. That's all it was. Nothing big. But thank you so much for coming. I enjoyed you.
Thank you.
Let the people know where they can find you, what you got coming up, and.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can find me on all social media platforms at Jonnie Bars, JONNIE Bars with the S. And if you follow me, you will know more about the shows and different shit that's going on. Cause that's love. And that's how y'all should be operating out of, motherfuckers.
Right, exactly.
This is a year. But nah, Jonnie Bars, Planet Underground is out on all music platforms, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music Tidal. Make sure to go check that out. And yeah, more will come soon.
All right, for sure. You know me, it's your girl Dori. Check us out on YouTube. It's 40's with Dori. It is what it is. It's 40 with the numbers, not the FORT, however you like to spell it, IE or Y. It's not either one of those. It's the numbers. And also Instagram, 40's with Dori, same deal. And if you're just looking for me, it's Ms. Fahrenheit with a Z. Dot. I'm gonna change that so it's easier because niggas don't be knowing how to spell Fahrenheit. So it's fine. It's fine.
That's facts.
It's facts though. It's real shit. But anyways, you know what the deal is. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will do this again soon. I'm still not knowing how often. Well, it's gonna be twice a month, but I've got no dates, so just work with the kid. We'll figure this shit out eventually. Again, thank you so much for pulling up, Johnny.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for having me.
No problem. And you guys stay gold, or black, or white, or Asian, or Filipino, whatever you got going on. Stay.
Yeah. Stay.